Good evening. I'm Lyziane Mbu, and we are on Vanessa TV, life-changing channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the importance of knowledge in business. And as your host, I also have a co-host with me and our guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves before we can go ahead with the program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vanessa, and I'll be co-hosting tonight's program with a lovely host of today, Lyziane.
Hi guys, I'm Cedrick. I'm a joint CEO and creator of Flavours, and I will be sharing my knowledge tonight.
So yeah, we have tonight the CEO, the founder of Flavours. As you can see, I'm holding a box here. We will be talking a lot more about it later on, but yeah, we have the honor to receive the founder of this lovely organization. Before going ahead, I want you to grab your tea, your coffee, your hot drinks, or whatever makes you comfortable. I would like for you to share. This would be very valuable for us if you share this program. And I'm giving you about 2 minutes for you to share it, for you to get comfortable. We'll be back and we will be starting and getting straight into this conversation.
Matondo nzambe na bomoi mokeli na nyonso pona bolingo na yo pona mawa na yo pona kimia na mitema nzambe na nguya toloba nini nzambe mosusu lokola yo azali te yo akouta wapi mokeli na nyonso se yo mokeli na mai se yo mokeli bambisi se yo mokeli na zamba se yo mokeli banyama pe yo mokeli likolo se yo mokeli bandeke nyonso se yo nzambe na nguya tika toloba nini soki yo ozali na pema soki yo ozali na bomoi eza pona makasi na yo te eza pona batala na yo te eza pona kitoko na yo te kasi ngolu na nzambe kati na bomoi na yo eloko nini ya motuya okoki kopesa na ye tika toloba nini nazalaka lokola mokufi nazalaki na meta l'hôpitalo eliki ya kutu esilaki nga nayebaki te nzela nini nalanda nzambe na bolingo mpe na mawa na ye azongisi eliki ya kati na bomoi na nga achange lisapo ya bomoi na nga nzambe na bikamwa tika naloba nini ata yo na meta l'hôpitalo ata yo na kati na basi ata yo bungisi elikia il y a de l'espérance pour tous ceux qui vivent nzambe na nguya kobongola lisapo ya bomoi na yo eloko nini ya motuya okoki kopesa na ye tika toloba nini oh matondo Yesu Kristu pona makila osopaki na ngomba Golgota oyo eza koloba mpona ntina na bomoi na biso epai ya tata mpona libela matondo mingi nkolo matondo mingi kolo Yesu matondo mingi yeya na ngai ozwa lokumu papa ozwa lokumu kolo Yesu ozwa lokumu lelo nasanjoli yo papa nasanjoli yo kolo Yesu nasanjoli nzambe na ngai tonetoli yo papa tonetoli
very much. I hope you're ready for this great conversation around the importance of knowledge in business. First of all, I want to tell you a bit more about myself. So I've got a master's in finance, business finance exactly, and I'm a credit analyst at the moment within the private sector. So when it comes to business, I may not know yet the practical side, but in terms of foundation and how finances work around businesses, I'm quite knowledgeable. So I'm very honored to have with me today the co-host, Vanessa, obviously, and Cedric, who is the founder of Home Flavours, exactly. So the reason why we're finding ourselves sitting here to be able to share this program with you is on the back of a situation that happened with one of the brothers from the community, Daniel Sukula, who founded Be the Best CIC Youth Center in Bolton. So Be the Best CIC Youth Center was founded by Daniel Sukula, who inspires young people to achieve high. Now, as a young boy, he promised to give back to the community which adopted him as his own when he fled the DR Congo with his family over here. So a situation happened with the organization, so Be the Best CIC. And unfortunately, due to legal reason, we are not able to dive deep into what has happened, but we want to show support to Daniel, as it is important to support people from their community when it comes to situations that may arise within their private or business, environment. Now, he has promised us, once the legal situation is over, he will be able to come on the program and, give us a bit more answers to the question that we might have. Now, one thing you can do, and I am, begging you to do, would be to sign the petition that is still going on at the moment, because that will help him into his legal case, into showing that he's getting the support from the community, and the work that he has done so far is not in vain, because he has helped so many young people to achieve high, to achieve their dream, and to aim high and to believe that they have the ability to do the things that sometimes the society tells us that we are not able to do. Now, I also want to encourage you to add him into your prayers. It is very important. He needs our support. And here at Venix TV, life-changing channel, we want you to know that we are supporting Daniel, and we are, looking forward to hear a lot more about what has happened, and for him to give us more insight and advice on how to avoid certain situations when you are in business, with different partners or with different people. Now, we're going to dive into the subject of this program, which is the importance of knowledge in business. Now, I'm going to turn to my guests. I'd like to know, Cedric, do you think it is important to have knowledge in business?
Noah, first of all, hi guys, I'm Cedric, and thank you for having me today.
Thank you.
And hopefully I'll be able to share with you all the information about all this project. So, to answer your question, I think knowledge is very important, because without knowledge, we're actually walking around doing our business with our eyes closed, and there's a lot of mistakes that you might do that you can avoid if you actually research before you have to get yourself into your project.
Okay.
It's important.
I want to ask this question first, because obviously that's the main point of the program. So I'm going to turn to my co-host and I'm going to ask you, do you think knowledge is important in business, or do you think you don't have to know anything, you just have to have the passion to be able to succeed in business?
I think it is important, even if you do have a passion to succeed in a particular, project or business idea that you really want to get into. I think understanding the basis of business itself, so the fundamentals of business and how you need to take steps or precautions in order to have a very sustainable foundation to proceed with any project that you do. So I think it's highly important, whether you have a passion for it or not.
So that's fantastic. I think I'm getting a good vibe over here. But the thing is, if you think otherwise, please comment below. We want to know if you think that knowledge is not important in business. We want to know why do you feel that way. So drop a comment below and don't forget to share and to like. Now I'm going to turn to my guest and yeah, can you tell us a bit more about your business?
Yeah, like I said, our business is called Home Flavour, and we are based in Manchester, and we manufacture suya, which is one of the African street food. And first of all, the business I started with my brother, and we decided it was very strange because me and my brother, our background is engineering. We're both engineers, and we got masters in engineering, so we know how processes work. So me and my brother, we sat together, we thought to ourselves, we can't rely on salary. What if tomorrow someone just said, guys, we don't need it anymore. You are dispensable. So that's before COVID. Actually, a year before COVID, we signed my brother. So let's start something up together. My brother and I, we've got a passion of cooking. We love cooking. Our family, we all love to cook. And we said to ourselves, we are very good engineers. We are a very good cook. Let's put those together to produce a fantastic, beautiful product for our community. And I'm from Cameroon myself originally, and we have suya in Cameroon, which I love it. And it's African street food, West African street food. And this is our packaging, and it's pretty much barbecue meat, seasoned and marinated with African spices and herbs. Cook over firewood, so you have that smoky flavor to it. But anyway. So my brother and I, we sat down and thought, let's do something for ourselves. That will maintain our life, be more. So we said, let's start properly. So we studied how knowledge, again, is very important. So we went to the government website to find out what do we need to start a business, first of all. Next thing, we think about what do we need to start up a production line, because we didn't want just to do it at home. Small. We want to share with everybody because we believe suya is the best thing ever, But anyway, that's what I think. So basically, you thought to yourself, let's do it properly. Let's not cut corners. Let's take our time, put our investment, because the most important is not the money. Yeah. The most important is starting it, having a solid base, because people said you cannot build your house on quicksand, So we said, let's do it properly. Let's follow the rules. So there's a lot of information out there to start up a business. The best thing I would advise people to look at the government website, the .gov government website, and they actually tell you what you need to do to start up a business. There's so much help out there. So luckily, my brother and I, we're both engineers. We knew how to make machine, build, to actually produce our food. But the thing, we didn't know how business worked. Yeah. So I actually went to do a course online. Amazing. How to work with finances, how to do food safety. With myself, I can cook, but I had to learn about food safety standards. I've got level 2 food hygiene, thank you. But I had to get it done for my product to be able to go into shops and everything else, because that's what I have to do, So again, knowledge was very important for us, but at the same time, a passion and knowledge. When you have those two together, I'm telling you, you cannot fail, because the most important is to have the passion, the knowledge next to it, and people will help you out. That's it, really. So that's pretty much a little bit about us.
That is fantastic, and that shows that there is a way to do things in a legit way.
Yes.
It doesn't always have to be, in your house, in your bedroom, and not necessarily knowing how to go about it, isn't it?
You start from somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, you definitely start from somewhere, but you need to have the courage to step out of the comfort zone.
Exactly.
And also assess that, okay, what are the skills that I don't have and that I need to get so I can get there?
Yeah.
And this is a great example. Yeah. And you explain, okay, your strength is engineering.
Yes.
And you have the passion to love cooking. So how can I combine the two? And that's what you did.
Exactly,
You did research, from what my understanding.
Yeah.
You trained yourself.
Yeah.
You did a training,
For
which
food,
is
food safety. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And here you are with a product that we are all loving. I had a test of it, and I honestly, like, it's really good. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely encourage you to look out for this product. You can order online. You can get it from different shops. If you go on the website, it will tell you the different shops where the product is available if you don't want to be ordering it for next day delivery, actually. So,
Before you carry on, can I add something to it? I think I forgot to mention one thing that's quite important is that to be able to sell food in shops and stuff like there's rules for it. There's minimum standards that you have to take. Because when I go in shops around Manchester, I see a lot of food packaged and everyone in freezers. I'm like, oh, I hope no one eats it and gets sick from it, because they can get in big trouble.
Exactly.
You know, because in the UK, they're very good at helping people out to be legit.
Yeah.
But it's the effort involved. You know, people think that it costs money, but it actually doesn't cost a lot of money to get your work and your food checked and certified. But for example, with us, one of the requirements you had to do is that we had to have our food, the area where we cook had to be verified by the council. Doesn't matter, even if in your house, even if you cook from your house, it's legit. You can start a business from your home, but the most important, don't cut corners. Get the council over, call the council, say, I'm starting a business in my house. They will come and check your house and say your house is fit for cooking. And that's it. You don't need to go and rent a massive room or anything. The most important is to know the pros and cons and know what is the law wanting to do. End of the day,
amazing. He's dropping gems.
I
hope you are, you've got a pen and a paper and you're writing all those information that Cedric is giving, because he's dropping some gems over here, honestly.
Can I just add on to that? I also think that a lot of people, especially when they're looking to start a business or an enterprise, it's either they are afraid to seek the advice that they need to get, or they are just a bit ignorant or arrogant to look for the help that is out there, free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. It's just a matter of looking and searching and finding, even talking to neighbors or even people who are in businesses. A lot of the time, even superstores, if you speak to the general manager and certain places, they will give you the information that you need.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you. A lot of the challenges that we face sometimes is our own pride.
Yes.
We tend to be very proud, and when we see other people doing, we even scared, or we feel too proud to even go and ask, I'd like to start something, can you help me?
Yeah.
We have this thing in us that stops us from, reaching out to different levels, right? Now, we all have access to extensive pool of information. I mean, today, there is no more excuses to say, I don't know, because Google is there. We have within the community people who are doing it. Besides Cedric with Home Flavours, we've got Audrey with La Gracieuse Service, we have Yobis Renovation. We have so many different people who are going into businesses right now that we can go and ask for help and ask for informations. We have, as I said, Google. We have the government website where you can find everything. And I know when starting up, there's a lot of misunderstanding around starting up, right?
Yeah,
because you have self-employed, limited company, partnership, social enterprises. You have all these different names that are out there. And let's say I want to start a business. Where do I go? How do I start this? Okay, I have a passion for, making earrings, right?
Ooh, yes.
I make earrings. I sell it from my house. And I'm getting now so many different orders. My orders are growing. My business is growing. And now I'm like, okay, I need to take it to the next level. I don't have any, in terms of administration. I don't have anything. I only have my house, my hands, and the tools. How do I go about it?
Well, I think the first place that a lot of people kind of either disregard or they don't pay much interest is, we've said quite heavy on this, but it is the government website. And .gov has a lot of forums and also a lot of leads and other opportunities that stem from that particular website. So if you wish to look at a particular sort of enterprise or business that is tailored to your skill set, go to either the government website, or better yet, reach out to somebody, friends on social media who are in business already. Don't be afraid to ask. I think that's a lot of things that a lot of people are afraid to do, afraid to ask such a question that they know can benefit them in the long run. And besides that, you know, Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp is all there in front of us, but we just tend to ignore it.
Yeah.
Can I add something as well?
Yeah, of course.
You know what, you won't be surprised to tell you this. Believe it or not, people that start up, that actually are making it or are actually making it out there, they actually want to help people. Because like after you made it in your business, what else you have to do? Because right now, I don't think I made it. I'm still pushing the brand, but I'm willing to help other people that want to get into the same venture as me. For example, how do you take a business to the next level? I think one of the things you should do is a brand. If you got yourself a brand, because everyone can make earrings. I'm telling you, there's lots of people out there. But most important, I think, is like make sure you stand out. What makes you different? Like, what is your brand? You know, or colors, or something that makes you stand out. And after that, just hit people on Instagram or Twitter. Look for someone that is doing something that you want to be like, and hit them up. Say, hi guys, I'm X, Y, and Z. I like what you're doing. I want to get into this industry. I want some help.
Exactly.
You know, people are willing to be your what's the word for
mentor.
People are willing to be mentors out there. They don't mind, because that is a way of giving back. A lot of people said, I want to give back to my community.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Giving back is holding someone's hand and said, let's go. Let's go. You know, knock that door. Talk to that person. You know, like you said again, how you take it to the next level, I think just jump.
Yeah.
Like take a chance. You know, talk to people that you think you want to be like. And there's lots of people out there. I think it's ego. Don't be scared.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, if you have to do something with fear, just do it. Do it with the fear that you have. So I like what you said, obviously, about having the government website. And it's also important at some level to start understanding the industry in which you're trying to go into.
Exactly.
So there's so many different sectors. There's so many different industry. And if you don't understand how the industry you are going into, you're more likely to fail, because you won't know how it's moving and the different changes and regulation that are, involved within that industry. Also, understanding the business environment, how those businesses work.
Exactly.
Because you may be good in cooking, but you don't know marketing.
The books, you have to advertise.
You may need to even get somebody else involved when it comes to marketing, because that's not your strength. So it's not always about doing things on your own. It's about knowing when to get other people who have different skill sets to be able to move you forward, isn't it? Yeah. We have such a big community, right? Beside all the different countries within the community.
Yeah.
We have like different skill sets. We have people with different skill sets. And it is time for us to start using those people, to start working together, to be able to actually move the community, forward. And another thing that has that I want to discuss with you guys is the common problems that you think people in business face. What are the common problems do you think people face?
This is going to be a brutal one. I say brutal only because I think that a lot of misconceptions that a lot of business owners may face or they may address is primarily, first of all, the lack of knowledge and the lack of things that they need to put in place first. Henceforth, when I said at the beginning, understanding the basis and the foundation of business is so important, primarily from the theoretical side. Now, for those of you out there who are a bit unsure what I mean about theory, it's if it makes sense on paper, it will make sense practically. So you need to understand, first of all, the fundamentals of administration, marketing, business plan, bookkeeping, accountancy, budgeting. Yep. Hello. Okay, that's a primary focus. And also looking at how you can learn from that, using the resources that are out there to help you boost your business, but also applying that into your practical theory and practical side of making the business work for you. Now, when you have that, ideally, it can help push, but also give you the understanding and knowledge of then thinking about, okay, I've got all these things in place, right then, my business is thriving, my earring business is going really well. Now I need to think about, okay, perhaps if maybe somebody buys my piece of jewelry or an earring, a necklace, a bracelet, and the gold or the silver that I use, it starts to build a tarnish upon their skin, or they start to have, some sort of effect. Okay, ring-a-ding-a-ding, okay, legal side of business, hello, we need to think about that as well.
Important.
So how do you push forward from that? Look into maybe having a solicitor who monitors the things that you have in general, or maybe, manufacturing or creating contracts that are, in place so that if certain things happen, you know how you can protect yourself. With that being said, insurance. Yes. Do you want me to keep on going?
Please keep on going.
But all those things are not, they look scary, they sound scary, but the steps that you have to take,
to protect yourself.
It's effort. Another thing, to add to what you're saying, I think it's very important that all those steps that you're saying, you have to do it. There's no way, you cannot just miss one and say, I'll come back to that after. Because you never know what's going to come and bite you in the backside. So I agree, because what you're saying, I was smiling because we actually right now, we're writing some legal, we're writing how can I say it? Because with frozen food, you cannot return your food.
Exactly.
Because by law, you have to be able to offer people 14 days return, but on the frozen food, it's not the same. So we have to write that into our website. So customer, in case they like it, they eat it, they don't like it, which is impossible. But anyway, that's the ego involved. Because my ego will be like, oh yeah, everyone will love it. Oh, there's no point doing it. That's the ego. But because I've gone past that ego, so I was like, okay, what if someone eats it and gets sick? They might get sick. They might not, I have to protect myself, I just forget my ego that my food is the best food ever, because a lot of chefs think that the food is fantastic, but the world is there. So I'm actually writing some return policies for my product, saying to people, I'm sorry guys, because X, Y, and Z, we cannot offer you a return, but we can offer you something else.
Exactly.
That is a marketing side, because you don't want to get, I learned from marketing that you don't want to send people away. Give them a discount, give them a coupon, say, I'm sorry, but because of this, it's out of our control. But anyway, we can make you feel better by having, a coupon or something else.
Or even another product that you will be introducing soon.
Exactly.
Never know. Exactly. So I'm going to turn to you then, because obviously she shared the different points, which were very important to know. That sometimes you can get other people involved if you don't know anything about the law. Get a lawyer. And if you don't have enough money to get a lawyer, I'm sure within your surrounding you have an auntie, an uncle, or a niece, a
financial
cousin,
advisors.
Exactly, who has some type of a law degree, or that can even give you some gems. So what do you think in terms of the practical side that are the common issues faced by entrepreneurs or businesses?
From Home Flavour, I would talk from us, our practical side. Ours is very obvious because we're making an authentic food, like is suya, and people know suya from back home, from the child. They got that nostalgia about it. It's how you recreate the taste in the UK, and how do you maximize production? Because you don't want to make it. You don't want to make hundreds. You want to make thousands, but keep the quality. Because we struggled to keep the taste the same, because you have to guarantee people that if you pick this today and pick one in 2 years' time, it must taste the same.
Wow.
And that is a practical challenge. How do you actually do it?
Yeah.
And the way we do is that we worked with that. We did some research about how the life of Tesco as that do, because there's no point to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
There's information on YouTube, information on Google. What we did, we Googled it.
Wow.
Google is your best friend.
How do you make a food? How do you make the food taste the same all the time? And from our research, it's all about portioning. It's all about, an example. One easy example is how they make a flavor. Do you know those oxo cube?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the OXO cube that they make?
Sorry about that.
So, some of the OXO cube they make, yes? If you pick up the OXO cube...
Sorry about that.
No, just put
Carry
your phone away. Anyway, so I'm joking. What I want to say is that you take an example of the OXO cube, because those cubes are exactly the same in terms of taste and weight and everything else, because they keep measurement, the weight of all our measurement. Same thing with us. You have the sizes, you got our measurement, we know exactly how much salt, how much fat to get in and out of our product, because we actually study, there's a process of doing it. And for us, the challenge is actually how to replicate the taste guarantee to the customer.
Per each quantity and everything,
It's all about, again, we did the research, it's all about having a system involved to actually measure everything that gets together. You know, and there's many other challenges that we have, which is delivering frozen food. Because our food is convenient food. It's not, obviously it's made from fresh and it's frozen from fire. Literally, when you come to the fire, we freeze straight away. We don't leave it to dwell or anything. So when you warm up in your house, it's like you literally open it from the fire. You have all that steam. So our challenge now, how do you actually get this to your house and it's still frozen? You have to work out, you have to research delivery options, how do you maintain food cool. That is something that we had to, it's a challenge for us, but we didn't stop. It was like, okay, think about this financially. There's people that will do it for you by van, it's frozen delivery, but it costs like 25 quid. I cannot charge you £25 for one box. So we try to find a way to ship it next day and reduce the cost for the customer, because end of the day, we won't pay delivery costs, you will pay it. You know, so that's it really.
So, wow, this was quite interesting in relation to the sector in which you're working in. And as I keep on stressing, it's so important to go and seek for those information, because they won't fall into your hands, unfortunately. You have no choice but to be proactive into going and look for those information when you are looking into, you know, starting a business or evolving. Now, there's another thing that's been going around, you know, on social media, which is the lack of funding for Black businesses. What do you think about that? There seems to be people complaining about how difficult it is for a Black entrepreneur or Black businesses to get funding, whether it is from the bank, and that's outside of COVID-19. Like even prior to COVID-19, people within, you know, the Black community, BAME as they say, tend to think that there is a lot of struggles around finances when it comes to, you know, the type of business we want to start. Is it because, you know, they think it won't be successful, that's why they don't want to lend us money for businesses, or like what are your thoughts around these guys?
Can I take this one?
Okay,
so this take it. This one something that for me is very important. Like,
we want to know.
This one, I think the most important for everyone, every business can get loan. Even me, I can get money from the bank or anything. The most important is business plan.
Exactly. I was literally about to say that.
You heard it from us.
Forget everything, because I'm telling you, like, I'm not saying there's no discrimination and stuff like that, but I'm a person where I know there's discrimination out there, but I don't want to take it as, I don't want to be my reality.
Thank you. You know, do not be the title that they are giving you.
Exactly. Fight it. You know, make it accountable. A lot of these banks and people that lend money, they love to show that, we are what's the word? They are open to every community and all these people. Diverse. Challenge them. Look for the people that says that they are open to other culture. Go to them people to ask for the funds, because all those people, they're actually saying that they're willing to help people. Challenge them, make accountable of them. For us, what we do is that we actually wrote a business plan. You know, write a business plan, have a forecast. Because the business plan is very important, because you can actually forecast your business 10 years ahead. You know, and that is because all these people that want to lend you money, they want to know if they get the money back.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You know,
of course.
But if you can write down a solid business plan that actually detail how you're going to progress within 10 years, within 5 years, let's not think for 10 years, within 5 years, if you can write down on paper, and it's people that will help you write a business plan. There's an organization called People Plus. I'll let the lady know about it later. It's called People Plus. They help me. They help my friends with the business.
So can I ask a question? Do they help for free?
It's free.
Okay,
Because
so you heard it from us. Listen, don't tell us that we didn't drop some gems.
Let me tell you something more about it. Yeah, I love these people. People Plus, I love them. Like literally, because People Plus is like they are a charity, they're an organization by the government again, and their job is to help create businesses.
Yeah.
Because it's for the benefit of the country. Because they want your business to boom. Because the more businesses out there, the unemployment level go down.
Yeah.
So it's in their own interest to actually help you. And People Plus is not just help to find funds and stuff like that. They actually help you develop as a person. Because they have courses. Literally, like, I can't believe how good now I'm a social media guru. Literally,
is that right?
I'm telling you, social media, I'm on top of it because of them. They actually help me. There's courses they can go and stuff like that. So, in terms of funding, I think the most important with funding is to write a business plan that you're happy with and go and knock on doors. Not only banks, you don't have to go to banks even. You can even go to your families. Your family members are very important because family is very important because people says, look within yourself first before you look outside. Looking outside is like going to the banks, going to the institution. Looking within ourselves is like friends and family. For example, it doesn't take a lot of money to open a business. Maximum, let's say even 5K. Yeah, and if you got friends and family, you have a lot of people around us. Write a business plan, write a contract, and give to every people that you know would give you the money, and say to you, say, brother, sister, mother, dad, this is my business. Give me £500 for 5 years.
Yeah.
And write it, make it legal. Make it legal, give it to people. And you won't believe how much people will get back to you and say, okay, I'm happy to give you £500. Because £500 is not that much. It's not a lot, it's not six, but it can make a difference.
Exactly.
But if you get 10 people to give you £500, guess how much is that?
Yeah.
You see?
I know how much is that? I don't do maths.
Hey, listen, we're not at school here. I'm not getting tested over here with my financial ability. I refuse this.
I mean, £5,000 just to help you out. Okay, cool. So that's the point that you make. In terms of funding, stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
If you think the black community if in the black community or the BAME community doesn't get financial support from other community,
Say it again. Say it again. Say it with your chest. No, you said something. You said, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Say it again with your chest. I didn't feel that one.
Yeah, but stop feeling sorry for yourself. Because it's just, for me, it annoys me because like people think that because they're looking at other people, looking at the white community, the Asians. Oh my God!
And they're comparing.
No, we are different, like Africans. Yeah. Okay. For me, if you're dark skinned, you're African. So I don't see country. I don't see Congo. I don't see Nigeria. I don't see Sierra Leone. For me, if you're from like Alaska, you go dark skin.
You're African.
So let's put it that way. Us Africans, we are fantastic people. We are great. We are resourceful. We are relentless. You have, like, for us, even being here and talking on the camera, it shows that how much we can do. So let's stop feeling sorry for ourselves. Look amongst ourselves. Get people to get our financial support. People can help us. Just,
Do you know, there's one thing I really just wanted to touch upon that is what I said before. If it makes sense theoretically on paper, it will make sense practically. That's it. If
you want money, write it down. Say, I want money for this. This is my plan I have. That's it. You get it back in 5 years. 5 years is a good time to lend to somebody, and 5 years is a good time to start a business and see fruition. Because I'm hoping to see fruition with this within a couple of months.
Definitely.
Because I put effort into it.
Indeed.
So that is my point of view about the finance side of it. So.
Wow, no, that's really good information. Obviously, from what we've learned so far is how knowledge is so important for business, how you need to have the courage to, get out there, step out of your comfort zone, go and seek the information, and how the people closest to you may be the most important people to even start your business, because they'll be able to tell you if your product is rubbish or if it is valuable. But obviously it's also good to go out there and, you know, seek the help from people who have already done it before. Now, I just want to hear from you guys. If you have any comments, any questions for Cedrick over here, please drop in your comments now, or don't speak forever. No, I'm joking. But yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, of course, to Vanessa as well, to all of us who are here. If you have any question, don't hesitate. Now, I'm going to take a quick break for 1 or 2 minutes, and we're coming back right now on Venix TV, life-changing channel. We're coming back to you within about 2 minutes. We're giving you some time to go to the toilet, you know, do what you have to do, and come back with us within this conversation.
Thank you.
Matondo nzambe na bomoi mokeli na nyonso pona bolingo na yo pona mawa na yo pona kimia na mitema nzambe na nguya toloba nini nzambe mosusu lokola yo azali te yo akouta wapi mokeli na nyonso se yo mokeli na mai se yo mokeli bambisi se yo mokeli na zamba se yo mokeli banyama pe yo mokeli likolo se yo mokeli bandeke nyonso se yo nzambe na nguya tikato.
Hi, we are back now on Venix TV, life-changing channel, and I am here, your host, with my co-host Vanessa and our guest speaker Cedrick, who is the founder of Home Flavours. As you heard, Home Flavours is, you know, a food manufacturing and supplier of soya. As you can see, I've tested it. It's fantastic. I advise you to go and you know get yourself one when you don't have time to to cook
or do anything.
Exactly. It's very convenient indeed. Very convenient. So we were talking about the different challenges that businesses or self-employed faces when starting up businesses. The people I have with me today elaborated on different subjects, especially finance, and carrying the fact that we still need to always seek out the knowledge of the environment, of the sector, the industry in which we are wanting to do business or that we are doing business in. Yeah. So I saw a question. Someone asked you whether you cook from your kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, I do cook in my kitchen. I love my kitchen. I love my kitchen.
I mean,
anyway.
Hold on. We know Cedrick cooks. We know he cooks because he told us that many times. So listen, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's also looking for a wife. I don't know. But just know that this man here cooks, okay? He's not just a businessman.
Don't say no.
Let me say my piece here. He's not just a businessman, okay? Yeah. He's a man who can cook, all right? So the question was in relation to your business.
Okay, cool. Like I said, at the start, like I said earlier, we did cook from our kitchen at the start, because you start from somewhere before. Okay. We did part of our business plan, because before you did everything, the most important was the business plan. You have to start. Before you even buy stuff or start cooking or ingredients or thinking. The most important is to have our business plan down. Yeah. Because we need to know if the business is viable, how far can we push the business, and also what else can we make apart from soya, and also what else can we make on the back of soya. And that was, everything was written on our business plan. And part of our business plan is manufacturing. Where would you manufacture all these beautiful foods? So the first one, yes, we start from our kitchen at first, but after a bit, when we realized that how how big, how much demand was there for the product, we decided to actually go and rent a
catering facility. Catering facility.
So we're renting this facility. So at the moment, we're cooking from a catering facility because we need to produce the numbers.
Because business is booming.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at the start, it's our kitchen, so don't be scared, guys. Don't be worried. Starting your kitchen is legit, but the most important is that get someone from the council to come and check your kitchen out and get a certificate, because
amazing.
It's fine. Your kitchen is you don't need to have a factory, have a kitchen. It's fine.
I mean, they said the kitchen is the heart of a home anyway. So
home flavor. Home flavor. You know.
Exactly. So
Thanks for the question, by the way.
So I hope this answers your questions in relation to, obviously, cooking, starting from small, basically. And as we heard here, Home Flavours started from his kitchen. He's no longer in his kitchen right now because he's taking it to another level. And, next thing we know, he'll be employing people within the community to help out in relation to growing this business. Now, we are going through a very difficult year. 2020, as you all know, it's been a challenging year for everyone. Yeah. Whether you are in business, whether you are employed, whether you are, at home, it's been very challenging. A lot of people have gone. A lot of people are going through challenges. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of small businesses are also closing down because of the economy right now, okay? So I want to talk about COVID-19 in relation to how can self-employed or businesses can find help out there in order to stay afloat, in order to, keep that hope that seems to be going away, if you see what I mean. I know the government is offering, different loans, different grants.
Like schemes in order to keep business afloat,
Yeah. So have you experienced any such a situation where you're having to, use obviously the government help? Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Like I said earlier, business plan is important.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to repeat those things.
We did our business plan, we forecast our growth, everything. The day that we want to launch, because the most part of our business plan, you want to be distributed, you want to produce and distribute to shops around the UK. That's our plan. We had contacts with many shops, like we started in Manchester, so pretty much all the Afro-Caribbean shop in Manchester, our product is there. But back then, before the lockdown, it's a day that you actually launch a product. Is a day where the lockdown happened. Oh wow! Can you believe that?
Oh yes, yes.
The day that Boris Johnson said, "Guys, stay at home, lock on everything." It's a day where we actually had our truck with all our suya pack, nearly 150 pack of it, in a box. They are like 50 bucks. It's quite. We need to deliver to the food to all the shops. Yeah. And guess what?
It closed down.
Wow. So we got affected by COVID. Obviously, the business plan did not actually cater for that because you thought you'd be a lockdown.
Nobody knew.
Exactly.
But again, on the business plan, there's always a section of the business plan that actually helps you. It's always I forgot how many said. The business plan, you always have to think about.
It's like the SWOT analysis, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. What would you do if this happened?
If this happened.
So one of the issues was that what would we do if the shops that we want to deliver our food said no? Yeah. That's what happened. You just said no. What would you do? So we had to change our strategy very quickly because we had to move away from the shops and be online. Yeah. So that's where on our business plan we had a plan to go online, but it was staged. Because we cannot do everything at once. Yeah. Everything is staged. Our first stage of our project was to go to shops. Yes. To make sure everyone know about us, create the awareness. After the shops, we create our website, we can buy our products. That is what we planned. Yeah. Because of COVID, everything went upside down. No. I like that. Because because of COVID, everything went upside down. So we actually changed our strategy. Yeah. It was like, okay, cool. We cannot rely on shops to get our numbers. At the end of the day, it's a business. we need to be in shops.
Yeah.
And we cannot afford to have shops open and closing.
Exactly.
And also, as part of our business plan, we decided to do marketing campaign, which is food marketing is difficult visually. People have to taste it. Yeah?
I was about to say.
For us, we had a 4 months marketing campaign where we organized ourselves to go into every shops where our product is supplied. 17 shops, by the way. We are into 17 shops.
Not boasting or anything. 17. Okay.
17 shops
17.
in
Wow.
Manchester. So we're looking to go elsewhere at the
Yeah.
moment. But anyway, to keep our business afloat, we have to sell our product. We cannot afford to have it stocked in a warehouse because we lose money.
Yeah.
So we have to move quickly, create our website, and try to promote the website, because we were going into every shop and promote our business. You know, going to the shops, having tasting campaign, everything else to try, and everyone loved it. You know, but COVID was like, no.
COVID said no.
No. So now we just move online. So at the moment we're doing 50-50.
Yeah.
So we're trying to push our online store now
Yeah.
and leaving our shop. We're not pushing too much the shops now because we don't know what's happening with lockdown. But we don't do the campaign, the testing campaign anymore.
Yeah.
But we're trying to advertise through social media and stuff like that. That's how we managed to juggle all this lockdown and corona. But our morale has not stopped. It has not. Obviously, it was very depressing, upsetting, but we have a passion for food.
Yeah.
So it's our passion is keeping it afloat.
Yeah.
We know how much people love it. We know how much we love the product. We love what we do. So that is keeping us. We don't care. And we applied for some loan. That you mentioned the loan.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we were not eligible for the first loan because our business actually started after.
So there are different requirements for those loans.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, fortunately, we got a small loan after because when we got refused our loan, like a £50,000 loan between people, 50k. I couldn't believe it. I felt sick. I was sick in my stomach. 50k, I missed out 50k.
You missed out 50k.
Anyway.
But listen, it's a loan. You would have had to pay it back.
It's
fine.
But don't forget, it's what the loan do to your business. You can further boost your business.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, it's a loan.
Yeah.
It's not free. So, but we had passion for our business. We overlooked at that. We focused about our business. We cannot go into the shop. Let's get our product to people.
Yeah.
So to do that, go online, offer next delivery to people. So you can order today, get it tomorrow morning before 1 p.m.
Yeah.
What time you got the delivery, by the way?
I got my delivery at like 8 in the morning.
8 in the morning?
Yeah.
Bright and early,
I was
oh wow.
I felt like a VIP.
When did you order?
I ordered like the day before, around 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
That's it.
I can't remember, but it was around like beginning of afternoon. And when he came, he was like, I have a package for Lyziane. Woo! 8 o'clock, yes.
That's how we do, you know.
So I was quite happy.
We're all believers.
No, honestly, I was very,
like
very
that.
surprised, very professional. And it was a big box and all that. I was quite happy with what I received. So yeah, I mean, I encourage people to order. I encourage people to find that product, to find out what it is, how it tastes, and
It tastes amazing, honestly. It tastes so good.
Yeah, so COVID for us was a challenge, but again, challenge bring opportunities. You know, because we know because of that now we moved to our website. Now our website, we're trying to push our website traction now. You know, because I think that is another opportunity because now we can actually sell our spices on our website.
Yeah.
We can sell our seasoning on our website because that is something that happened. There's always there is opportunity that you brought because of this issue. It's not now we're selling more stuff now on our website where we're going to. At the moment it's only suya, but you're working on other products that will be available online.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
So COVID was not really.
It didn't stop you.
Basically, it's been a challenging year, but we can still see opportunities within all the different challenges that we faced. And I really like one of the things that you mentioned is that you adopted your strategy around what was happening. So you didn't give up, although you were just starting the day we went into the final.
It was horrible.
Isn't it?
I felt sick. Literally, I'm like, oh, what is this? I got 150, like, no, I had 300 packs of suya in the van, and then you couldn't go anywhere. I was like, oh,
so this is how you bounce back. This is how you adapt to situation.
Yes.
And I think the knowledge that you have prior really helps.
The business plan.
Say it again.
Business plan.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Business plan.
Yeah.
Get yourself educated in what you want to do.
That's it. So I just want to highlight some of the help that is available right now in relation to the second confinement that we are going through. If you are a business, whether you are self-employed or a limited company, partnership, franchise, social enterprises, there is definitely help out there for you. You have to try and find out what is the help. The government website is available for you to get those information. And also, don't lose that hope. Don't lose that hope. Don't give up. And seek, how do you say it, to find, opportunities within this time of distress. Right now, the government is offering some grants for business. You could get up to £3,000 a month, but obviously you have to be eligible. So there is a form that you have to fill, information that you have to, to give in order to get access to those type of grants and loan. You've got the bounce back loans that is available at the moment. I think there is a deadline for the window of claiming that grants will open on the 30th of November. So if you are a business, remember that date because it might be important for you.
Yeah.
And there is also the coronavirus business interruption loan. That is a scheme for SMEs. So look out for those ones if you are into business because it may be something you want to apply and get some help for that. Now, if I know we are talking about business, right? But I can't help but also bring in employees, because we are all, there are business within the community, there are business people in the community, but there are people who are employed as well, working somewhere. And we are not forgetting about you. There is some scheme available as well for the people who have lost their jobs due to COVID-19. So look out for those type of helps. As I said, the government website is available for you to get those information. I think job centers as well.
Yeah.
You can call them and find out what is available for you if you've lost your job due to coronavirus.
Yeah.
Please don't stay at home, thinking that your life is over, especially if you have a family. I know how difficult it can be for some people, but it's all about the mindset.
Yes.
From the conversation I'm getting over here, since we've started this program, I feel like it's all about the mindset. From everything that Cedric and Vanessa have shared, it's all about the mindset. Try and, educate yourself and keep that hope so that you don't, go into depression and you don't go into things that will stop you from thinking ahead, thinking forward and opening up, your intelligence so you can, find out different opportunities for you. So is there anything you want to share whilst we are on the topic of knowledge, the importance of knowledge in business?
I do have a few things that I want to share. Obviously, we had already discussed, it's really good to understand the fundamentals, the basics, the baselines. Do go out and seek the necessary advice or knowledge, qualifications to help boost yourselves. As well as that, there are also courses available to enhance your skill set or your knowledge for that. Courses like bookkeeping and time management and managerial skills. And a few websites that I do know that are quite helpful are like Skillshare and the Break platform that was founded by Patricia Bright, who's a very influential person. And of course, the government website and Ofqual as well. And just to add on to that very quickly, if you are unsure in terms of the jargon that we are using, obviously this is business jargon, please, obviously, Google's your best friend, so is a dictionary, use that and find out the meanings of them before you start dissecting things apart. Yeah?
Or maybe ask.
Ask.
Yes, exactly. I just want to highlight that this week has been the Global Entrepreneurship Week. It has started since Monday. and I think today is the last day, and 180 countries have taken part of this fantastic week, which encourages and basically encourages entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And recognizes all the big leaders, in businesses, and try and help people into innovation and things like that. So look out for the different programs that are, at the moment they are all online, isn't it? Yeah. Since we can't do networking right now, we can't get out. We're locked. But look out for those different programs online, so you can get your education right.
Yeah.
And help other people, the next generation, into moving the community forward. I just want to come back for the people who joined later on the situation with Be the Best CIC. We are supporting our brother Daniel Sukola. Unfortunately, we cannot go and dive deep into the situation that has happened. There is a video online right now on YouTube where Danielle shares some information in relation to the situation. I encourage you one more time to sign the petition that is online. It is important to show support to our brother from the community, to show that we are with him, we are supporting him, and we are awaiting for more information once the legal situation is over, so we can understand, we can get more knowledge, and we can, it can help us avoid certain situations when it comes to business. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to thank everybody who's been, following us, everybody who's been sharing, who's been commenting, who's been liking. It's been a great conversation.
It has been.
Is there anything else you want to share before we end the show?
Yeah, yes. I think I'm going to share one thing that's very good actually.
Go on, drop it.
Yeah.
Drop the jam.
No, but it's actually quite easy, because I think a lot of startup and business is trying. The most important is how you get your product out there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think, let's go on Instagram and Snapchat, or it's people, friends, family. But what's important is, I love knowledge. I love to learn from the first principle, know how things work. Yeah. Because you can outsource everything. Yeah. Literally, you can outsource everything, but it costs money. Mm. But as a startup, try to take your effort on yourself by learning and training. Yeah. And where do you learn all these things? There's something called Google Digital Garage.
Oh,
where you get to learn about digital marketing skills.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm a digital guru now. Only because Google. Because if you go on Google, literally type in Google Digital Garage on Google, and then you actually it's actually a training course. It's free. You can most of them are free, some of them are paid for, but the benefits of that, at the end of each course, you get a certificate.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
You can actually, it's actually a proper course.
You can show up and say you're a professional.
Yeah.
Literally, you can actually apply for jobs with the certificates because it's recognized. So that's the last thing I want to finish off tonight is check out Google Digital Garage. Sorry my accent. And then
just to reiterate, Google Digital Garage. Please type it into Google. Google Digital Garage.
And before I leave, this is our product, Home Flavours Suya. It's available online now and in every shops in Manchester, every Afro-Caribbean shops in Manchester. And you can check our website for the shop location, which is homeflavors with the S, UK.com. So www.homeflavors with the S at the end, UK.com. On there you have other information in terms of like prices, shop locations, about us, how the food is made, So just spend some time and look around. And follow us on Instagram as well, please. Again, Instagram is Home Flavours with the S at the end, UK. So thank you. Can translate for the.
Sorry, my cue.
Yes,
Home Flavours UK, and that is the website. It has an S at the end of Flavours. Yes, and on Instagram, and do you have Twitter as well?
Yes, the same thing.
Same thing. Home Flavours UK.
Thank you, guys.
No worries.
That is fantastic. Listen, I am so grateful to be part of this program tonight, and I am so grateful to be sitting here in Benix TV, life-changing channel. And I just want to give you a word of encouragement. it is important for you to find the light inside of you, right? We spend a lot of time looking at other people succeeding, but there comes a time when you need to give yourself the chance to succeed. And that means investing in yourself, whether it is in prayer. Sorry, I have to drop those, you know, the spiritual side of it, because that's what I am. Whether it is in prayer, whether it is in seeking the knowledge, whether it is going back to university, doing a training, give you the chance to succeed, so that you don't end up crying when other people are moving forward. So that you don't end up hating when other people are moving forward. You have to give yourself that chance
to move with them.
Exactly. So we were on Venix's channel, Life Changing channel, and this was the importance of knowledge in business. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for sharing, commenting, and liking. And you can also find me on Instagram. Sorry, I have to drop that. Lyziane Mbu, you can find me on Instagram and connect with me. And let's take the community to the next level. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the next generation. And we owe it to God to be the best people He has made us to be. That's it. Thank you so much.
I was on a poster and ndunda, oyeko za ndunda. Ya bio, naturel. Ba banana planté ya naturel. Bazana ba inyam, ba kokoti, na ba manioko. Ba mbala suka le sali, tozana ba sweet corn. Mama oya yebi kotumba liboke, oyo koki ozanga ngote. Voilà. Wana koto département ya fresh. Nyonso fresh. Toye koto yo, awa nde tozana ba drink. Awa koto nyonso eza ba drink na ba drink. Nyonso za nango posa pona ba birthday na bino, pona célébration na bino, ba fête na bino, ba jus eza wana. Toza koto na ba biloko nyonso ya ba épices. Donc ba fufu nyonso ba fufu, ba miliki donc ba céréales. Awa koto nyonso kosoba. Bazana nyonso. Kuna toke boya s'il vous plaît. Oya boy na ona monate. Magia munene boy kaka ana ades. So baza pe na butchers. Donc côté oyo ba papa kabangombe, ba papa kabantaba, olingi taba feti eza awa nyonso tu okozwango pe prix na bango eza abordable. Tous les sortes bambisi eza awa, ba tilapia bangolo, ba thomsone, ba katia mutu ba kata mbisi nyonso eza awa. Poto kende kosukisa na département ya ba chicken. Baza na variété nyonso ya ba chicken, ya ba fish, ya ba nyama. Donc awa boza ya kosepela. Soko fungoli awa donc ba misuni. Ba chicken variété nyonso to ezali. Eza shop moko munene makasi bandeko boya ebele pondu na bango a eza 1 pound. Donc toza na bandunda kuna ya fresh, légumes fresh, toza pe na ba légumes o eza frozen. Mama toza na mbika. Awa nde kota mbika o esi ba nikeli yo. Oza na machine te na ndako. Konyoko mateyaka kaka. Mbika konika o penda na mbisa kokauka oyo. Obakisa ngo na kosa. Oza osepelati. Libumu naomba moko ebini. Non, eza wonderful. Bino mongo boya ko visiter. Ezaka ana Gruet, Chitam Street numéro 320. Pe bazo fungwa na bango Monday to Saturday. À partir à 9h 20h baza awa. So koti moko omona ka okamwa. Awa tozaka na Ades. Shop na biso mikolo ebimi na Manchester. Ezaka yango moko. Ya ndeko na biso africain. Siko koto yo toza na sima. Po ani toye kolakisa bino na sima. Po toyebisa bino ke parking ezali mama. Konyoko mateo na ko parkele wapi. Non. Ades abongisi parking ne ya kitoko ya munene. Otala. Na Ades kitoko.